Kelly Shaw with the Rocky Mountain Sasquatch organization. I'm up here in the Bloody Bucket. It's near Montpelier Reservoir in Idaho. It's a Bigfoot sighting hot spot. We Bigfoot here quite often because of the sightings here. Two of my favorite sightings, unrelated incident, groups of people that have seen three Bigfoots hanging out here together down in the willows by the creeks. Both sightings have happened in the Bloody Bucket. One of the guys thought he was seeing some people covered to head to toe in snowmobile suits, and then realized it was hair, not snowmobile suits. And the largest of the three was 8 foot, and then they were all about a foot different from each other. 8 foot, 7 foot, 6 foot tall. And then 10 years later, someone else had seen 3 Bigfoot here. On the other side of this mountain range behind me, there's also another Bigfoot sighting hot spot, and it's closer to the Bear Lake area, as opposed to the reservoir that you have to pass to get back here to the Bloody Bucket. But 2 nighttime sightings, one by a police officer, a retired police officer, that got stuck, and instead of digging himself out, he just decided to stay the night in his vehicle. He had a Bigfoot come up to a vehicle and sniff the spot outside of his vehicle where he had been peeing throughout the night, and peed right on the spot he peed. And then about 8 years later, a couple of guys and their dogs were camping nearly in the same spot, and their dogs went after a creature out in the woods, and it roared at the dogs and chased the dogs right back into the camp. And they got a look at the aggressive Bigfoot that chased their dogs back to them, scared the crap out of their dogs. But me and Jenny had kind of a Bigfooty type experience our second or third time camping out here. We camped at the end of Whiskey Flats Road near the Bloody Bucket sighting locations. And about an hour before the sun came up, we were awakened by a coyote. Coyote was on the hill behind our tent, and it started doing some barking and some howling, and I don't know, you just got the sense that this coyote was in a good mood. And it woke us up, and we sat there and listened to it bark and howl for a little while, and then it stopped, and we started drifting off to sleep. And then these rocks clacks started really close to our tent. And you know, they would clack, these rocks would clack together a couple of times and then stop and then start back up again. And this went on for about 10-15 minutes. And I finally, you know, I wanted to see what was making the rock clacking. So I unzipped the tent, and once I unzipped the tent, we never did hear the rock clacking again. I climbed out of the tent and went to the location that it sounded like the rock clacks were coming from, which was probably less than 50 yards away from our tent, and there was nothing there. So I don't know what was making the rock clacking, but I know Bigfoot have been known to do it. There was a hiker in Colorado that come up over a hill. He was out deer hunting, and he come up over a hill because he heard rock clacking, and down by the river there was a Bigfoot down there cracking rocks together for whatever reason. So they're known to do it. I'm not saying it was Bigfoot in our instance, but yeah, we're finally able to get into the Bloody Bucket. The snow's melted off enough. I know it looks like there's still a ton of snow up here, but the dirt road was clean enough for us to get back here, so we're Bigfooting in the Bloody Bucket again. And if we find anything of interest, we'll certainly let you know. Keep on watching. We're going to keep on squatching.